Government has made Sanchar Sathi app mandatory for Indians. Whether you like it or not, in a notification yesterday, government said it has directed all mobile phone makers to ensure mobile phones being sold have Sanchar Sathi app pre-installed. The question is why? The government says the idea is to protect citizens from fake handsets, as there has been a rise in telecom-related cyber threats. It has given 90 days to handset manufacturers and importers like Apple, Samsung, Vivo to ensure the app is installed in all phones. They've been asked to submit a compliance report within 120 days. This move by the government has led to the opposition upping the ante against it. Opposition has termed it a dystopian tool to monitor every Indian. Congress party says right to privacy is an intrinsic part of the fundamental right to life and liberty. And this move by the government is beyond unconstitutional. Congress says Big Brother can't watch us. The party has demanded immediate rollback. Let's first listen into the reactions coming in.
So it is a snooping app. I mean, clearly it's ridiculous. Now, where else do they want to, I mean, citizens have their right to privacy. Even all of you must have a right to privacy to send your own messages to family, friends without the government looking at everything.
Is the government?
It's not just one thing. It's not just snooping on the telephones. It's overall. They are turning this country into a dictatorship in every form. You ask me every day why Parliament is not functioning. It's not functioning because they're refusing to talk about anything.
I think this is total invasion of privacy and wanting to snoop into what we do with the phones, how we engage with people, what are the things that we are viewing, meeting, seeing, talking, everything. Under the garb of national security, we've seen the interference of the government. Now, under the garb of protection of a mobile phone and knowing in whose hand it is and in case it gets stolen, to track it, means you're tracking just every single thing on that phone. And saying that it has to be a permanent feature which cannot be deleted is extremely shameful.
Sanchar Sathi is yet another instance where the privacy of every Indian is being compromised. It's not just that app is installed. That app cannot be, once installed, it cannot be removed. So this shows that the government wants to keep a magnifying lens to every individual's life and privacy. This is clear violation of Article 21 of the right to privacy enshrined in the Constitution, as well as the Supreme Court dictums laid by Supreme Court in various cases.
Well, amidst the controversy, Telecom Minister Jyotiraditya Scindia clarified that if the user does not want the app can be deleted. He said it is optional. Listen in.
कॉल मॉनिटरिंग है, अगर आप चाहते हो तो इसको आप एक्टिवेट करो, अगर आप नहीं चाहते तो इसे एक्टिवेट मत करो। सुनिए ना, अगर आप इसको अपने फोन पे रखना चाहते हो तो रखो, अगर आप इसको डिलीट करना चाहते हो तो डिलीट करो। जिस तरीके से, उदाहरण के तौर पे आपके फोन पे जब आप फोन खरीदते हो तो उस पे कई ऐप्स आ जाती हैं, जैसे गूगल मैप्स भी आ जाता है। अब आपको गूगल मैप इस्तेमाल नहीं करना है तो आप डिलीट कर लो, अगर आपको संचार साथी इस्तेमाल नहीं करना है तो डिलीट कर दो। इसका मतलब ये ऑप्शनल है सर, ऑब्वियसली डिलीट कर सकते हो आप, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है। तो बात का बतंगड़ एक मिनट, वही तो हर भ्रम को मैं तोड़ने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ। ये कस्टमर प्रोटेक्शन की बात है और हर भ्रम को मैं तोड़ने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ। आपको डिलीट करना है तो आप डिलीट कर दोगे, आप, कोई मैंडेटरी नहीं है। आप अगर रजिस्टर नहीं करना चाहते हो, मतलब कि उदाहरण के तौर पे इस ऐप का उपयोग नहीं करना चाहते हो तो रजिस्टर मत करो, वो डोरमेंट रहेगा। डिलीट करना है तो डिलीट कर लो। पर क्या हो, एक मिनट, पर हर व्यक्ति को देश में नहीं मालूम कि मुझे फ्रॉड से प्रोटेक्ट करने के लिए, मुझे चोरी से प्रोटेक्ट करने के लिए ये ऐप है। तो हर व्यक्ति तक ये ऐप पहुंचाना हमारी जिम्मेदारी है। अगर आपको डिलीट करना है तो डिलीट कर दो, नहीं इस्तेमाल करना है तो रजिस्टर मत करो। जब आप रजिस्टर करोगे तभी तो एक्टिव होगा, रजिस्टर नहीं करोगे तो इनएक्टिव होगा।
इसका मतलब संचार साथी ऐप हम डिलीट कर सकते हैं अपने फोन में?
बिल्कुल डिलीट कर सकते हो आप,
सिर्फ इनबिल्ट ऑप्शन है, आप डिलीट कर।
आप उसको जिस तरीके से अपने फोन पे दूसरे ऐप को दबाओगे और कहोगे डिलीट, वैसे इसको भी दबा सकते हो और कह सकते हो डिलीट। चलिए, प्रॉब्लम क्या है कि विपक्ष कुर्सी के नीचे, कुर्सी के पीछे, कुर्सी के लिए मुद्दे ढूंढ रहा है। अब सभी भ्रमों को दूर करना सरकार की जिम्मेदारी है और सारे मुद्दे मैंने आपके समक्ष रख दिए कि आज तक पिछले 2 वर्षों में संचार साथी पोर्टल और संचार साथी ऐप के आधार पर कितनी सुविधा जनता को मिली है, कितना पैसा जनता का बचा है। और ये भी आंकड़े आपके सामने रख दूं, एक साल में 2024 में अकेले हमारे देश के अंदर 22,800 करोड़ रुपए के फ्रॉड हुए हैं। तो एक तरफ विपक्ष चिल्ला रहा है कि आप फ्रॉड कैसे रोकेंगे, दूसरी तरफ अगर संचार साथी का ऐप हमने आप आम नागरिक को दे दिया तो कह रहे हैं पेगासस। तो करो तो मरो, न करो तो मरो। तो जो लोग सत्य नहीं देखना चाहते हैं उन लोगों को हम सत्य नहीं दिखा सकते। जो लोग सुविधा इस्तेमाल करना चाहते हैं वो करें, जो नहीं करना चाहते हैं और डिलीट करना चाहते हैं वो डिलीट करें। प्रॉब्लम क्या है? थैंक यू।
So the union minister says if you want to use the app, well and good. If you don't want, just delete it. Problem क्या है? Let me go across to Kritika, my colleague who's joining us in the broadcast with more details. Jyotiraditya Scindia, they're saying that opposition is busy creating mountains out of molehill. This is optional. But then there are those in opposition who are citing the notification which says you cannot remove the functionality of the app to counter the union minister.
Well, exactly. This is the flashpoint that we are seeing play out because remember, there is in fact a 90-day compliance window also that was given to all these handset makers with a 120-day window to also file back their responses. So as per the notifications that were coming in earlier also, we've seen the Department of Telecommunications reach out to communication apps like WhatsApp and Telegram, asking them to ensure that these applications are bound by SIM. And now the other notification also, which is in regards to Sanchar Sathi app, has also come in. Experts are also saying that this is also an overreach into the Ministry of Information and Technology as well, because this clearly impacts the UX as well as UI interference experience of users as well. As far as privacy concerns are concerned, as we were discussing earlier today as well, currently there is no such feature which allows for a microphone tracking or in fact other details tracking in that app. But again, these more details will only be coming with further updates. What the opposition, however, maintains is this is just an attempt or to surveil regular citizens with even more ramifications for political dissenters. Over to you.
All right, Kritika, thank you very much for getting us the information. We also have a reaction coming in from Congress MP Shashi Tharoor, who took a balanced view, saying these apps can be useful provided they are voluntary. He also said making anything compulsory in a democracy is troubling. Shashi Tharoor says the government should explain everything to public.
I have not studied the issue in full detail, but common sense tells me that these apps can be useful provided they are voluntary. Everybody who needs them should be able to download them. Making anything compulsory in a democracy is troubling, but I need to look a little more as to what the logic is of the government. In fact, the government should explain all this to the public. Why it is being made compulsory, that the government has to explain.
So we have some breaking inputs coming in. The showdown is intensifying. So while Union Minister Jyotiraditya Scindia says it's optional, if you want, delete it, Priyanka Chaturvedi is citing the notification. Priyanka Chaturvedi has put out a post on social media X talking about the notification. She says that the Union Minister, the Telecom Minister, should read page 2.7b, which clearly states the app's functionality is neither disabled nor restricted. So the debate on this issue rages on. Union Minister says it's optional. Opposition creating mountains out of molehill. Priyanka Chaturvedi hits back, puts out a post and snapshots of the notification where she's trying to highlight page number 2, point number 7b, and she's asking the Telecom Minister to first go through the notification. Now, point number 7b on page 2 says that the app's functionality is neither disabled nor restricted. So the opposition hitting back or countering the statement that has come in from the Union Minister, saying this means, point number 7b in the notification means that you cannot disable, that you cannot delete the app. It will continue to be a part of your system, your mobile system. It will be part of other apps. Union Minister Jyotiraditya Scindia, hitting out at the opposition, says opposition is looking for issues. It is trying to create mountains out of molehill. It's purely optional. He says if you have a problem, delete the app. जैसे आप बाकी apps delete करते हैं, you can delete this app as well. But the opposition, according to him, is only looking for issues. The opposition only wants to politicize the entire matter. But point number 7B does raise some questions. Is this just about technicality? Because 7B says that the functionality of the app can neither be disabled nor restricted. Let me go across to my colleague Akanksha, who's joining us from the news pit, and she will help us understand this point number 7B on the notification.
Absolutely, a fact check that is coming from the Bharatiya Janata Party. This is a post by Amit Malviya on social media. He said, and I quote, "Do not spread or fall for fake news on Sanchar Sathi app. Is it the mandate to pre-install Sanchar Sathi in a way for the government to snoop on your phone?" The short answer is no. Sanchar Sathi cannot read your message, listen to your calls, or access your personal data as well. Sanchar Sathi is a telecom safety and verification platform designed to enhance the user security. The mandate is aimed at fraud prevention and stolen device tracking, not surveillance, and this is what he has mentioned. What Sanchar Sathi actually does. Point number 1, enables user to report suspicious calls, spam and malicious link, allows the blocking of the lost or stolen mobile devices, provide visibility into all the mobile numbers issued in a user's name, identifies international calls spoofed as domestic numbers, offers verified helpline contacts for the bank as well as essential service. These functions are purely preventive and user initiated. There is no passive monitoring, data extraction or hidden activity. Why Sanchar Sathi is necessary today? He answers that as well. India is witnessing a significant increase in IMEI duplication and device cloning, fraud in the second-hand smartphone market, SIM misuse and identity-based mobile fraud as well, and cyber scam. And the platform's impact is already substantial. 42.15 lakh mobile devices blocked before they could be misused. So this is what he has mentioned, that the impact of the app will be 26 lakh stolen phones successfully traced, 2.89 crore citizens verified SIM card issued in their name. And the bottom line is that the app is a cybersecurity safeguard, not a surveillance mechanism. It does not track user, monitor personal activity or access personal data. It simply ensures that every citizen has a built-in layer of protection at the time when the cybercrime is escalating globally. A secure digital ecosystem that brings with secure device, and Sanchar Sathi is a crucial step towards that. And this is what he has also posted about the app, clearly going on to say, is government snooping? Clearly no. No message access, no call listening, no background tracking at all. And this is what Bharatiya Janata Party has clarified and put on social media. In simple terms, they have said, is it a mandate to install the app in any way? Short answer is no.
All right, that's what the Union Home Minister said as well, that this is not mandatory. And if you don't want, you can delete the app. Akanksha, thank you very much for getting us the details. Now, NDA Netas defended the move, saying such allegations are wrong. Cybercrime has become a menace, and if opposition has a better solution, they should give. Listen in.
हंगामा कर रही है, उनका कहना है that this is Pegasus 2.0. How do you react to that? And they're also saying this is violation of your privacy.
They should tell what better solution is. They should discuss it in Parliament. They should come up with a better solution. But the way things are happening is very unfortunate. The people are being conned by these cyber frauds. It has to be stopped. If opposition has a better solution, they should give it to us.
संचार साथी ऐप पे अगर बात करें तो विपक्ष ने मुद्दा उठाया, कहा है ये स्नूपिंग ऐप है और हमारी प्राइवेसी हर्ट होगी, पेगासस 2.0 है ये।
देखिए, सरकार इस पर जवाब देगी, लेकिन मैं इतना जानता हूं कि आजकल जो डिजिटल अरेस्ट और डिजिटल फ्रॉड जो है उस पर जरूर ध्यान देना चाहिए। हम लोग के पास ही बहुत कंप्लेंट है।
With that, we're slipping into a very short break. There's a lot more lined up on the other side. Stay on with us.